What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin Cash. We're covering it again. It's one of the most manipulated cryptos in the sphere this year. Had a massive rally, of course, in June. Rallied all the way from 120 to this level right here at 320, which was quite manipulated. Also had to do with some exchanges being opened and stuff. Where BCH was featured on, but overall, ever since the beginning of July, it has been bearish. On the short term, it's showing some bullish momentum right here, and that's also why I wanted to make a video. But the market structure, I wouldn't say has been broken. All right, overall, if you take a look at this, you can see, for example, with this trend line, which those trend lines usually actually get rejected. It's also what we saw around this point of time at the end of August. Then it also was rejected. But overall, it's more likely that BCH will continue its bearish momentum, right? We'll talk about that in this video. Before we do that, though, I do want to briefly mention that I have my own premium trading group as well, in which I share my own trades as signals, but you also gain access to a chat room full of traders and my trading guides. So if you are interested in that, consider joining. But for now, let's actually get into BCH. So what we're seeing at this point of time, just to talk about some fundamentals, which you need to know about, all right? So don't click away because you think it's boring. You need to know this. First of all, volume is still relatively high, and you can also see that a lot of volume is coming from manipulated exchanges like BitsPay, Upbit, Top Credit, Bika. Just in general, a lot of manipulated volume. Doesn't matter. That could mean both things. That could mean that it's bullish or bearish. And then if we take a look at some other statistics, what you'll see is that the open interest and the volume, like the open interest was very bullish until yesterday evening. Then it started dropping down. That's also when we started getting bearish momentum here. But the volume is still going up, all right? So I would say BCH right now is really in the middle of still being bullish or turning bearish again, because the open interest is dropping down. So that's bearish confirmation. Volume is still going up, but that's also not going up as much anymore as it used to. So I think that today is going to be quite an important day. It's basically like technically BCH is stuck between the resistance around 205 and the support at 196. So one of those levels is going to break, and which one will break first is going to determine the next movements, all right? So if BCH will respect this trend line and the 200 EMA and drop down below 196, then it's more likely that it will continue dropping down to 180, and after that even lower. But if BCH is able to break above this level right here at 205, then it's more likely that it will get a bullish breakout and get up to at least like 216 and 220. Now, what will that depend on today is probably Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is going to move because of the inflation rate, all right? So a lot of things happening, a lot of different things dependent on each other. But the main thing to do today, if you don't want to watch the results of the inflation rate and the CPI, which will be very important, the main thing to watch is what Bitcoin does, all right? So if Bitcoin gets some sort of a major bullish breakout, then BCH is probably going to break above 205. And if Bitcoin gets a major bearish breakout below 25,600, BCH is probably going to drop down lower, because historically, BCH is very, very correlated to Bitcoin. All right, so that's the main thing to watch. That's basically the situation for BCH now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.